Now, for years, we've told you that AOC was a progressive fraud. She had an opportunity to meet conservative populists in the middle on issues like government surveillance, these forever wars, and not letting big business dictate our lives. That's stuff we could have worked together on. Well, of course, she's too obsessed with political power to do any of that. And now the liberal media, they're finally catching up. A recent piece in New York Magazine declared AOC is just a regular old Democrat now, saying since taking office in January 2019, she's deferred to party leadership again and again on issues that matter, even as she has made token gestures of resistance to try to solidify the illusion that she's a gadfly. Here now is Stephen Miller, former senior advisor to President Trump and founder of America First Legal. Stephen, you know, she's kind of the perfect representation of the modern left, isn't she? She's kind of entitled. She's petulant. She's pretty good at TikTok and those kinds of things. But she's ultimately going to bow down to the establishment in the end.
Yes, it's entirely a performative rebelliousness. There's no actual rebellion. There's no actual resistance to Democrat leadership. On issue after issue, she's indistinguishable from corporate Democrats, globalist, neocon corporate Democrats. Look, for example, just recently on the National Defense Authorization Bill. She voted with Democrat leadership to kill every amendment to impose some kind of control on the Ukraine policy. She not only voted against the amendments to strip out the funding for the Ukraine war, she voted against an amendment that simply required President Biden to have a strategy on Ukraine. She's gone full-blown neocon.
She's a neocon pro-war type. Well, she probably sees what's happened with people like Kristen Sinema, right? Well, she's, you know, they just want to leave her behind and leave her in the dust in the Democrat Party and anyone else. But she could have actually made real alliances with conservative populists on these issues that she claimed when she campaigned to care about. But she's more repulsed by conservatives than she is with any allegiance toward real progressivism.
That's the real tragedy, though, isn't it, Laura? It would actually be good for our country. You know, you and I are conservative as they come, but it would be good for our country to have a real patriotic left that questioned mega corporations, that questioned oligarchy, that questioned the war machine, that questioned, by the way, who's profiting from open borders.
Like Glenn Greenwald is one of those people.
Right. Having that in Congress would be actually very good for America. We would want those kinds of leftists. But now they're all the same bland, old, horrible D.C. Democrat that is for corporate policy and war policy down the line.
AOC has solidified her cred, I think, with the establishment, Stephen, with this latest endorsement.
I think he's done quite well, given the limitations that we have. I do think that there are ebbs and flows, as there are in any presidency. The Inflation Reduction Act was a massive step in terms of our climate agenda.
Will you be supporting Joe Biden for re-election?
I believe, given that field, yes.
Stephen, is it just me, or did she look like she actually was just laughing at herself saying that? I mean, she looked like she was going to burst into peals of laughter because she knows it's all BS.
It's the most, it's the most tepid endorsement in history. He's done well, given the limitations in place and given the field.
And the Inflation Reduction Act, what is that going to do?
Yes, and of course, again, we would love it if we had more JFK Jr. style Democrats. So you and I probably disagree with on 90% of the issues, but to have
not that high a percentage, right. I don't think, with JFK.
That's true, but to have people who are going to say, what is Big Pharma up to? What are big business up to? Why is there censorship of the First Amendment? All the kinds of issues that should unite right and left.
Trump should go into these inner city neighborhoods and hit the issue of illegal immigration. Do not just stay in red state America if he campaigns. Do you agree with that?
I absolutely agree with it.
Chicago, Oakland, St. Louis, all these places.
The black vote is up for grabs more than ever on this issue after what's happened under Biden with the deluge of their communities. No question.
Yeah, I said this to the DeSantis people. I said this to the Trump people. It should be no state or city left behind.
He'll do it,
Spread
Laura.
this message. I'm looking forward to that. Stephen, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.